Samantha from Jessama Tutorials here, and welcome to day 6 of the Cracklathon. So today I'm going to be showing you how to create a crackle using paints, and we're going to be using Martha Stewart's paints, which crackle really nicely on polymer clay. Now, if you haven't already seen the previous days in the Cracklathon, as I'm doing a crackle a day for an entire month, please be sure to check them out. I have a playlist made for them, and if you would like to vote on your favourite crackle, please do consider joining my group Jessama Tutorials Polymer Clay Community on Facebook. Okay, so let's get started. So I'm just shaking up each of these paints, because you need to do that before you start with them. And then I'm just going to drop a bit along the side here. And now with this paint, the thicker it is, the larger the cracks. And now keep in mind, not all paint brands will crackle on polymer clay. If you want to try and use a different brand, go ahead and do that. But do a small test batch first, because you might find that it does not want to crackle on the clay. Okay. Then I'll just grab a brush. And you know what? Actually, I'm not going to use a brush. Brush makes it come on too thin. I'll use my finger. And I'm just going to dab it on. And I'm intermingling these colours. They're gonna kind of mix together in a really pretty kind of spring-like feel. And just lay it on thick so that you can't see any of the black. That's how thick you generally want it. You shouldn't be able to see the colour underneath. And I will just continue doing this for my entire piece of clay. There we are. So you can see we have a nice thick layer of paint, and all of the colours are kind of intermarbled into each other. So now that can take up to 24 hours to dry, so you will want to leave this to cure. I already have one prepared in the back, but this can take about 24 hours to cure, so just be sure to leave it to cure properly, otherwise you're not going to be able to get your crackle correct. Okay, so here it is after a roughly 24-hour span. Now the one that we just made is off to the side drying. This is one that I have left for about 24 hours, and you can see that you might experience a little bit of cracking after it has completely dried if your paint is thick enough. And just in general, it should have a really nice paper-like feel to the surface. So now we're going to run it through the pasta machine on the thickest setting. Go take it down a setting, and there you can see we're starting to get some really nice cracks. And now you can stop at any time you want. I think I want to crackle a bit more. Now I'm going to roll it from this side to the side, so you can see that the cracks are all lengthwise, parallel to the rollers of the pasta machine. So I'm going to flip it so that they're perpendicular to the rollers of the pasta machine, and I'm going to take it down another setting and roll. There we are. And you can see that that creates a completely different crackled look. Now, with this paint, the thicker your paint is, the larger the cracks are going to be when you use them. So I quite like this effect, but if you wanted smaller cracks, remember you can always apply a thinner layer of paint. So now, as a last measure, what I generally like to do is I just like to take a little piece of plain printing paper, just regular plain printing paper. Wax paper will also work. And I just like to give it a quick burnish. And this is just going to flatten any areas where the paint might be curling, because you do sometimes experience that. So just as a precaution, I like to just give it a burnish before I am ready to use it. There we are. And I'll lift that up and show you what that looks like. And here we are. You can see how beautiful that looks. And remember, I'm using black. I think it looks really nice, and it gives a great contrast, but you can also use any colours you want. Maybe think about putting a Skinner blend behind the paint. That could also work. You could do a Skinner blend or multiple colours and then just use one colour of paint. That's also another idea. So play around with the different colours and you should end up with something looking really cool. So that's basically it for this video, so I hope that was interesting to you. Remember, not all brands of paint crackle, so if you are going to be using a different brand, please do a small test before going and covering an entire piece of polymer clay, because a lot of the brands that I have tested do not crackle because they're pretty good quality paint. Most good quality paint has a pretty rubbery finish to it, so it doesn't like to crackle on polymer clay. So the cheaper the brand, the more likely it is to crackle. So just keep that in mind. And if you haven't already checked out the other days as far as the Cracklathon goes, please do check those out, as we've got quite a few building up. And be sure to check out my group Jessama Tutorials Polymer Clay Community on Facebook. We will be voting for our favourite crackle at the end of the month so that we can do a project on it. So be sure to check that out. And as always, I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye for now.